What's pop? It's 10 on the block again. What's pop? It's 10. What's pop? What's pop? It's 10 on the block again. What's pop? It's 10. What's pop? So we had got a copyright claim from YouTube, and we
Dad,
can't.
we got like 50 followers and we got a copyright already.
So we can't play music or whatever. So we got, we gonna make some beats for y'all or something like that.
Just make it clap. I hope I don't get the copyright for that.
Okay. Don't flag us.
Please don't.
Sean Paul.
We like
whoever.
music.
Okay. But anyway, today we wanted to talk about health and diet and stuff like that. And
You can't have wealth without health. Period.
so I am a vegetarian. I stopped eating meat in the beginning of 2016. I started out as a vegan, and I kind of fell back a bit, and then became a vegetarian. And a really big misconception about vegetarians is that they're all healthy, and that's not necessarily true. Like, I can tear some cookies up and some pastries and fries and a whole bunch of nonsense.
All
But
the good stuff.
right. But for me, the whole point in becoming a vegetarian was to get myself on a more so plant-based diet. And at first I was just like, I'm just going to eat as much greens as possible, because her and I, we went to agricultural schools growing up, and we know the importance of chlorophyll. And chlorophyll is like the green plant blood that plants have.
Exactly, the plant's blood.
Yes, and it's filled with so many minerals and vitamins and things of that
Oxygen
sort.
is so good for you.
Antioxidants, everything. So it's really important to eat as many greens as possible. Like, eat more greens and fruits and vegetables than you do anything else. So that was my initial attention, and I haven't been eating, the way I should. And when I was a vegetarian, eating clean, I dropped a lot of weight really fast. I put some of it back on, but nowhere near as much as big as I had gotten before. And Gel has also had a lot of weight loss success over the years. So,
Yeah.
what has worked for you?
Okay, well, initially when I first started my weight loss journey, it's been a little over 6 years. I was 220 pounds. Yikes! We got to insert something right there. Like, yikes! I was 220 pounds, and I decided, like, I had high blood pressure first of all since 18. So before I even went away to college, I had to get on high blood pressure medicine. I mean, it was hereditary because my mom had it, but I was stressed and overweight, so I had those issues. But I was determined to lose the weight. I tried to go get weight loss surgery. My doctor was like, "No, you're too young. You've never tried to lose the weight on your own or whatever." So I was mad. Like, I went home crying, like, I wanted to have the surgery, whatever. So I was determined I had to do it on my own. So I started to fast, counting calories. Okay, I had my Fitness Pal for years. I mean, that was like the best thing that ever happened to me. My Fitness Pal. So I would like just count calories, and I was literally on a strict diet for like a year. And I did go, vegetarian for a little while, but I'm back on the meat, and I have gained weight back. But at the most, I've lost 80 pounds.
And she stayed small for like a really long time.
I just started to like gain. I just gained like 20 pounds.
But just like the regular winter weight
Yeah,
that everyone
but
else gains, you know what happens in the winter.
But I'm so passionate about it, and Chelsea as well, because it's something that haunts our community. Being obese, and even today, it's funny how we went in the corner store and talking about just things that are sold to us in our community.
Yeah.
And we all had the same. It's weird. How do everybody in the same community had the same health issues?
Yeah. I know with like the black community, a lot of women suffer with thyroids. I know I have an issue with polycystic ovarian syndrome, and meats are like horrible if you have polycystic ovarian syndrome. So that's one thing I had to get myself off of.
Fibroids, all
yeah.
that. Cysts.
Irregular periods comes from bad diet as well, polycystic ovary syndrome. So I started to listen to Dr. Layla Africa a lot. He's on YouTube, or Lila, Dr. Africa. If you type in Dr. Africa with a K instead of a C, you'll find him. And Dr. Sabi, and a few other naturopath physicians. And I learned a great deal about basically constantly, flushing your body with eating greens and healthy things, because there's a lot of things that can back up your digestive system. And a lot of times that's what causes disease, because essentially you're not shitting enough.
And you stress.
Yeah,
Mental health and that,
not getting enough fiber from your fruits and vegetables. So I found that my body worked best with eating greens, arugula.
Yes, I love arugula.
Yeah.
I mean, when
spinach,
you eat those, you feel more alive.
Yeah.
When I'm eating these dead foods, like I love beef. Okay, I haven't eaten pork in years, but beef I love. I mean, I become a bull. I become crazy. You take
mad
on
cow
these
disease.
exactly. I got mad cow disease. I'm going. You take on this. It's just I know that I don't feel my best when I eat meat. Me personally, and I know I have to get back to a green lifestyle, an alkaline lifestyle. That's what I say. Alkaline.
Also, there's a lot of herbs that I do like, because I used to take vitamins, but I don't like taking vitamins anymore. I like to just kind of boil my herbs and strain them. So I like to buy bags of herbs from Amazon, and I'll buy stinking nettle and burdock. Burdock doesn't taste that good, but stinking nettle kind of reminds you of it doesn't have that much flavor, kind of like a green tea.
And that's really good for you females.
Yes. It's full of, it has tons of trace minerals. To me, it's very comparable to sea moss. With the amount of minerals and vitamins that they have, it has potassium, magnesium, all the vitamins, K, tons of vitamin K. It's just so many vitamins there. And stinging nettle is actually very good for breaking down growths in the body, cancerous growths, and also benign growths in the body as well. So
we'll try to leave the links below for those things.
Yeah. Another thing that I find very helpful on my iPhone is the what is it called? It's the heart icon, where you can track your steps. When the weather is nice outside, I try to do the weather has been crappy in Philly, but that shouldn't be an excuse for me. But I try to do about 10,000 to 11,000 steps per day. That's like a really measurable way to get in a few miles per day, just by doing some walking. And it's really good for your heart. It's not bad on your knees. If you can't get into a gym, that's a good way to get some calories down, or jumping rope. There's little things that you can do in your house if you can't necessarily get to a gym.
Run up and down the steps.
Yeah. So that's the type time that that I want to be on. We also want to do a water bomb challenge. You've probably seen them on YouTube, where you take like a gallon of water and you mark the gallon of water off by times, and every time you get to that time, like this 1 p.m. 2 p.m., you drink up to that amount until you've drunk the whole gallon of water per day. So I definitely want to get more water in. We're going to come up with some type of green challenge where for those of you who don't want to completely cut out meat, cool, but we want to get you into eating more greens, because chlorophyll is so good for your body.
And let us know how your diet is.
Yeah.
What have you been eating lately? Because I know it changes a lot for me. Like my weight go up and down like Luther.
Me too.
Like, because I'm a foodie. I love food. I love to eat. I'm an emotional eater.
You love food.
So I'm interested to know.
Yeah.
What are people eating?
Yeah. And like Dr. Africa said, we have an obsession with the the hand and mouth with the fork, because there was a time when you ate to live, and that was it. You didn't eat because you wanted to celebrate, or you didn't eat because you were sad, or eating was just it was you did it because it was necessary, not because it wasn't connected to emotion and feeling. long time ago, our great ancestors or whatever. So now we have like this unnecessary emotional connection to bad food because we're, in most cases we're not even really eating food.
Yeah. And that's another thing, you know, how you pacify people with food.
Mm-hmm.
Even the children, even the government pacify us with food stamps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's just like we're constantly surrounded by this.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
So, we're going to come up with some, I'm not going to say a diet plan, but some type of lifestyle change, yeah, and some type of schedule. And we're going to start posting our journey with it, through via blogs. And I want to hear back from you guys and see what you guys do to stay in shape. What type of supplements do you take? What type of herbs are you taking? Or do you need some help, or do you want to offer some advice
Let
or
us
enlighten?
know.
Let's talk about it. Like I said, I want this to be the year of accountability, so be accountable for your health. We were talking about being accountable for your mental health. Also be accountable for your physical health.
Yes.
As always, love you guys. Mwah, mwah, mwah. All right, later.